This is Haley and Julie with RE/MAX Hometown Properties.
Today we're going to head over to the Village and meet with Missy and Mike and learn what makes Channahon so special. Let's go.
Hey everyone, we are here with Mayor Missy Moorman in the Village of Channahon. So can you tell me what made you decide to run for mayor?
I get this question a lot, and I like to say that it was maybe fate or destiny or something like that. My grandfather was mayor here most of my childhood, from the time I was 5 till I was 17. So I come by it honestly, for sure. He always said that it's only as good as you're willing to make it. And what he meant by that was that you needed to be involved in your community and you needed to take whatever steps you needed to make sure that the community was what you wanted it to be for the benefit of yourself and the other residents.
What are you most proud of, like accomplishments-wise with the town?
Some of the things that I'm most proud of, we have lowered the village tax rate for 6 years in a row now. We are under 6.5 cents of your tax dollar. So with that 6.5 cents, we have, provide all of the village services, police protection and snow plowing and mowing and tree trimming and city sewer and city water. But I think most of the things that we have accomplished in my tenure here are kind of big picture items. We have made a very deliberate decision to limit industrial growth to certain areas where it has the least impact on our residents. We have managed to maintain our small town charm in spite of growth, and I truly believe that growth is necessary. You grow or you die. So we have had significant growth over the years, but we have managed to maintain that small town feel, and some of that, like I said, is our deliberate decision to maintain quality of life for our residents. And I say this often, we celebrate together and we mourn together. So when things happen, this community really comes together, and we have the wonderful benefit of cooperative relationships and partnerships with other taxing bodies.
So it truly is, it's a community.
It absolutely, it takes a village.
Everyone works together.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm here now with the Director of Community Development, Mike Petrick. Mike, can you give us a little background on yourself?
Sure, I've actually lived in Channahon since I was 12 years old. My family moved here in the early 90s, so I got to see what Channahon was like through the eyes of youth and growing up and experiencing all that Channahon had to offer through young adulthood and now to the point where I'm raising my own family here. So I've seen almost a full life cycle between my eyes and the eyes of my children of what Channahon is to be like.
How did you get into this field?
So I've actually been with the Village now, I'm going into my 20th year. I started with the Village originally when I was 17 years old as a summer laborer, cutting grass and fixing roads and doing all of the other things that a small town needed to be done when we were much smaller than we were today. So through that, I've worked up through Public Works through some various positions until about 8 years ago when I moved over to assume the director role in the development department.
Can you give me any future plans for development in the town?
I could probably take up quite a bit of time talking about future potentials that are coming right now. We do have several restaurants in various stages of planning and design, a larger brick and mortar retailer that's going to be announced relatively soon, as well as a lot of new business potentials out on the western edge of town that'll help to diversify the tax base and ease the tax burden on the residents.
Anything in terms of like residential development, or is it more?
There are several neighborhoods that are in some various stages of planning right now. One of the things that's important to us is to have a variety of types of homes, and we're kind of seeing that with what's coming to come, between large homes, small homes, some different types of multifamily style living being presented. So all of it has a little bit of ways to go before it's a shovel in the ground, but there's a lot of new potentials right on the horizon.
Thanks for hanging out with us today.
We'll see you guys next time.